Check, check, check. Radio check, mic check. 1, 2, 3. All right, guys, welcome back to another stream. Sorry about that. Just testing out the mic here. Everything seems to be working okay. Just give me a second here, guys. There is a little bit of a delay here. Stand by. Random Panda in the house. Welcome on board, my friend. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you guys here. Let me just get my cameras all set up here. Should be showing. Stand by here, guys. 1 second. 1 second. Oh, we got a little bit of sound in here already. All right, let's see. Why is this not coming up? This should be happening right now too. Okay, here I am, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome on board, everybody. Let me go ahead and say hello to you guys first, and then we'll talk a little bit about the flight for today, and we'll get it started. It should be a fun one. I'm excited for it for sure, since it's been a long minute since I've been in this airplane for sure. So without further ado, let me go ahead and say hello to you guys. JSD, welcome on board. 555, he says, excellente. Hunter McLeod, welcome on board. Hunter, actually, I don't know what gate I'm at. I've got to turn off this Volanta. I think my Volanta is not working too, so we're going to go really old school here. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm also streaming on the vertical or the shorts feed. Guys, there's 16 of you in there already. Thank you so much. We've got, it's Doobie Puppy or Guppy. Welcome on board. Thank you so much. Random Panda. Excellente. Hey, hello, how are you? Levi in the house. Levi, welcome on board. We've got Darren Fox in the house as well. Darren, welcome, guys. Thank you so much. You guys know that we're aiming for 20 likes today, so let's go. 20 thumbs up on the vertical, 20 thumbs up on the horizontal stream as well. And of course, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. We're on that road now to 1,800. We're looking for 20 subs today. I will do my best to try to answer all the questions that are asked. But, you know, if you're watching, please subscribe, say hello, and we'll get to know you. If you've got any questions with regard to the sim, the airplane, real world flying, or anything aviation related, be more than happy to answer. Of course, if you just want to stop in and say hi, I think you're doing a cool job, Mr. Skymaster. Well, I'll take that to the bank as well. Skymaster, why is your YouTube reminding me that I'm a standard moderator? Not sure. Yeah, you know what? I think, Levi, I think YouTube did some changes, because even for me, when I was setting up today, I got a whole bunch of messages like the format looks different. So I never got notified, you know, that they were making these changes. But everything seems to be working. But you are still a moderator. You've got the wrench. And of course, when we when Mrs. Skymaster and myself make our way over to England, which hopefully will be in the next year, we'll meet for the Mega Pint. It's Duppy Guppy. I love the name. What game are you playing? We're on X-Plane 12 today, my friend. Thank you so much for tuning in. And we are going to be doing the flight. It's a real world flight. I have it written down in the description. We're operating Alaska Air here in the IXEG 737-300 series. This airplane's been around for a while, but when this airplane got released for X-Plane 11, boy, was this thing amazing. And, you know, I think it still is amazing. We're going to take it up for a spin, and we'll see how it fares here in the late part of 2025. So real world flight, guys, operated by Alaska, as you can see here. Let me get the details for you. Flight time today, 1 hour and 38 minutes. Gate to gate, 2 hours and 6 minutes. That's right on cue for what we're doing. We're in the sweet zone here for streaming time for myself. We're going up to a altitude or flight level 370 at 37,000 feet today. got a cost index of 40. We're going to be covering a ground distance of 630 nautical miles. And we've got an average wind speed at altitude at 213 at 64 knots. So we'll see how that fares for us. Thank you so much. Welcome on board. Thank you for the subscription, Kathleen Bean. Sorry, I mispronounced that. Welcome on board. Thank you so much. Welcome to the channel. Let me go ahead and get the good old face cam on. Here I am, guys, in the flesh. And as I said before, I am growing the beard for the holidays. I'm trying to get a Viking slash Game of Thrones beard, or whatever you want to call it. But let's see how much of it I can grow before Mrs. Skymaster starts saying something about it. So Levi says, let's go to the pub, Skymaster, next year. Awesome, dude. Absolutely, Levi, we will. We're going to go for a mega pint. Oliver Garrett in the house, welcome on board. The Eagles are going against New York Giants today. Who do you guys got to win today's game? Whatever team you're going for, I'll take it. I'll be on your side there. Skymaster, does the DC-10 still fly? I'm not sure. It might. We've got to go on just a Google check there, and we'll be able to see. Brian Dunn in the house, welcome on board. Weather condition, when is the departure? Excellent question. We're going to try to depart in about 20 minutes time here. I am on Vatsim. I'll let you guys know what gate I'm on if you guys want to join me with, or join with me, or join with. Got a little bit of Shakespeare talk going there as well. I'm not sure if I'm I think I ate too much food. I was going to say, I'm not sure if I'm having a medical emergency, but I'm not. Okay, let's not joke about that. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm going to brief all of that. So here, let's jump inside the aircraft here. Here we are. Kind of looks, actually, our seating position. Now, the 3D modeling on this is still so good. I wish IXEG would bring something out for Microsoft Flight Sim, or just, make other products for this. Is this aircraft, even though it is a little bit old right now, this thing is good. Really, really good. I know there's a sound pack available for it, but yeah, I don't know if the default sounds are still good, but you know what? We're going to have a go at it and we'll see. I am on map enhancements as well. We're on default scenery for both Salt Lake City here and for Seattle. So we'll just have a listen to it and have a look and see how everything goes. Guys, don't forget to subscribe. We're going for 1720 for today. Let's see if we can hit that. And once I get myself all situated in the captain's chair here and, getting ready to go to work virtually, I will take a few minutes to get things started. So I do apologize if I'm not coming in to the chat. So before we do that, let me go quickly over to the chat again and see. Mexican Aviator, welcome on board. Hunter is with me. Hunter, you are a legend. Thank you so much. And look at this. We're at 1705, guys. Let's keep it going. Let's go. Perfect. All right. Hopefully the aircraft will work. I just reinstalled it, got the seating positions all in, updated the RX or the Navigraph. And I've got the WinWing side, the flight management computer here beside me. Not sure if it's going to work. I don't care if it does or if it doesn't. The camera, like I said, guys, I got a new camera. I'm not sure if I'm going to unbox it, but that'll come in now for the Thanksgiving long weekend, which starts for us here in Canada tomorrow. So for all my fellow Canadians out here in the Great White North, a happy Thanksgiving to you all. Of course, I will be saying it over the weekend as well. And a lot of turkey lurkey for us that do eat the turkey. And for those of us who are selective with their food, then whatever food brings joy to you, I hope you guys will all enjoy. All right, so let's go ahead. We're gonna go inside the aircraft here. Here we are once again. I think the seating position for me right now is okay, and I'm just gonna go to work now and get things all started. So up to the overhead panel, as you can see, it's a little retro. It's all good. Retro is good, guys. Sometimes it goes out of date for a little bit, but it comes back around, with fashion, with the music, and in our case, with the beautiful IXEG. So let's go ahead and get it started. And it's pretty much the same as the newer versions. It just looks a little different, but for the most part, everything is in the in the same places as it was now, or as it is now, and how it was in the past. So first thing we're going to do is get the battery switch on. As you can hear it now, I'm going to crank up the volume here, and you guys can be the judge of the volume. All right. So we've got the battery power on now. We can get the forward fuel pump on, and we're going to come straight down now to the APU, which is in the same place, and we're going to get that turned down. And the beautiful thing about this aircraft is that in certain instances where you have to pull the lever over and up and hold it, I think in this case it'll do the same if my memory serves me correct. So let's go ahead and try this. So APU on and start. 1, 2, 3, and now we can let go. Perfect. This is good. We'll come down now to our main panel here. Actually, we can go back on the outside, and you can hear it starting up. This sounds pretty good. Got a little Ferrari engine in the tail here. Not, but still sounds pretty good so far. We'll see how it fares when we have to start the engines. Yeah, this is all right, guys. Thumbs up for this. Shall we? Will you listen to that? I hope I can fly this, actually. Adjusting settings, says Hunter. Roger that. Yeah, I've got no overlay today, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Mr. VK18 in the house, welcome on board. What's the perfect speed for an approach? Usually, it depends on the weight of the aircraft and the weather conditions. You're looking at about, for a 737, about 140 knots. About 140 knots for the approach. If there's a little bit of wind, it might be a little bit more, depending on the weight. And if you're light, it might be a little bit less. But you're looking in the sweet spots around 140 knots. All right, so you can hear it. You can see it, guys. That APU now is on. And oh boy, does that sound pretty sweet. All right, we're going to come back up now to the top, and we're going to continue with all our checks. So we've got the APU on, and we're going to come to the very top. Let's get our IRSs in alignment. It seems like I'm not doing something right, but that's okay. I'm going to keep going and see what I've got. Looks like my gear is down. Oh, you know why? All right, let's get the APU gens on. There you go. Holy smokes. I think the retroness of it all is throwing me off a little bit. But here we've got the power on. All I did was align the IRS off the battery, but I guess it didn't like it. So fuel pumps on now. We're going to continue with that flow from left to right, and we're going to get things turned on. This all looks good. We'll come up to the middle of the panel here. Get the emergency exits armed. No smoking. Seatbelt sign on. Oh, that's nice. We can ping the flight attendants. We'll come up, get the window heats on, the heater-static heats, the hydraulics. We'll come down, we'll get that APU bleed on, and let's get those packs on as well. So as we briefed a little bit earlier, our cruise altitude for today is flight level 370 or 37,000 feet. But when we're going to dial it in, it's a dial a flap, dial a pressurization, and we're going to go ahead and do this. And actually, it's going to take me a long time to do this because my scroll wheel on my mouse is not so good anymore. So I'm going to have to buy a... actually, I've got a second mouse, a brand new gaming mouse. I'm going to put it on. So we're going up to 37,000 feet. You'll do great, says Brian. Brian, thank you for your support. I appreciate it. Guys, thank you so much. Don't forget to double tap that screen if you're watching on the vertical or on the short feeds. And of course, if you're watching on the horizontal, don't forget to smash up that thumbs up as well. And drop a like, double tap the screen, and show your support. All right, 37,000 feet. Our landing altitude, I think, is going to be pretty high because Salt Lake City, I believe the elevation is pretty high. We're looking at, 4,000 feet. This one's a little easier to control. You've got a big knob and a small knob, so you'll get your target a little bit faster. So 231, and I love the retroness of it. This is incredible, guys. Back with the old retro. I like retro. All right, 230, 231. That's close enough. Perfect. We'll go get our position lights on. This looks good. And now we're going to come over to the, I didn't get the camera setting for this. And we'll come over to our flight management system. As you can see, a little bit older here. Put it on an angle. For some reason, the speed brake is covering it. But all right, so same like the other one. It's already prompting me enter IRS position. So we're going to go back to the init page here and set our position and program it as such. Can someone land through autopilot? Yes. Yes, it's called an auto land. But the airport that you're landing at has to have the capability to bring in a category 3 landing, Cat 3 landing. But yes, it is possible. The newer airplanes now, even on general aviation, guys, it's a feature, should be standard. But you press a button now, and with all the technology that's made available and that's coming into the aircraft right now, a passenger just hits that button, everybody sits tight. If for whatever reason a single pilot gets incapacitated, and that airplane will land itself. So pretty cool. It's just like the cars now. There's cars that are being automated with autopilots. Airplanes have had autopilots for a long time right now, but this auto land feature now is coming into the general aviation as well. So let's go ahead and put it in our airport code. We're at Seattle here. Here's the coordinates. We'll go ahead and get that all in. Origin Airport, Seattle, and we're going to Salt Lake City, ICAO code KSLC. Go ahead and get that in. We're operating Alaska today, Alaska Airlines, ASA 1703 or 1703. Perfect. We'll get that in there, and we'll go over to the route page. So let's go ahead and start constructing our plan here as per SimBrief. We'll get it all tuned in, and then we'll get ready to go here. So as per SimBrief, 3-4 right for departure. Mr. Hunter, if you're on, got 3-4 right via the Suma 2 departure, Suma transition, and then later on into Seattle, we're going to be expecting 1-6 left via the Skis 6 and the BYI transition. I'll get the name for that on the go here, so let's get that in. All right, back inside the cabin here. Sorry, I had another screen open, and let's go ahead and complete it. So as per SimBrief and as just brief, 3-4 right for departure, 3-4 right via the Suma 2. And let me see if Suma's in here. There it is. Suma transition, that looks good. And we'll go actually now to the next page. Suma, then from Suma we're going to Wanta. I believe it's called the Wanta. See if it'll pick it up. Yep. Then from Wanta we're going a Q154. Q154, we'll get that in there. And then from there we're going to BYI. I'll get the name for it. I think it is a VOR. And then from there we can pick up our arrival into Salt Lake City, which is a 1-6 left. ILS 1-6 left via the Skis 6 arrival. And there's the BYI transition. Perfect. We're going to go ahead and execute that. Let's go ahead and load up our aircraft now. Actually, we haven't done that. How do you feel about the Air India crash? Yeah, it's very tragic. Very, very tragic. You know, it happened. You know, my thoughts and prayers are for all the people that it's affected. And, you know, hopefully we'll find out exactly what happened in the future. And, you know, anytime a tragedy does happen, a lot is learned from it, and hopefully the tragedy will never happen again. So yeah, my thoughts and prayers are for the families, and yeah, I'm still waiting for a final report. So okay, so we've got that all hooked up. Let me go ahead and get our ground services, I guess. No, so like I said, even though this has been around for a while, it's pretty detailed. It's got flight preferences. No, I'm gonna load up my shit. It would be under ground services, pre-flight connect. I need to get my weights and fuels in here now. Preferences, ground cabin crew failures. How did I do that now? I forgot how to fuel it up. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Gotta go for the inning. We'll subscribe tomorrow. Safe flight. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, Brian Dunn. Appreciate you being here. Thank you. Thank you. All right. How do I get the main menu? Failures, cabin crew. It'll be right in my face here. Oh, here it is. All right. So pre-flight. It's under pre-flight. All right. So fuel calculation. No, I'm going to just take everything as per sim brief. And we're going to get everything loaded up. It's got a load sheet here for passengers. We'll take a look at that. I'm only worried about the fuel, guys. I want to make sure that I've got enough fuel to get there. And the passengers will be seconded. So as per SimBrief, we're looking at 6,978 kilograms. Let's go. We'll take a little bit more. I don't want the same thing to happen as it did last week or the previous weekend here. So we'll take another 600 pounds. It's not a lot, but you know it adds to the total fuel. So 7,500 is good. And let's go ahead and get that in here. So, and it's all. Okay, so we're at 45, so let's go. This is for when you don't want to do math. And this one actually, let's get that down. And so we don't have any, you know what, this is good, 11. And 11. Start fueling. Let's go. You can see the tanks topping up. Perfect. Now let's go ahead and load the passengers. As per SimBrief, what is our passenger count for today? Very easy. You can find it through the SimBrief papers here. We're looking at 82 passengers for today, so not too much more than what we've got here. 82. I'll take it. And yeah, let's get these numbers in here. So we're looking at, all right, zero fuel weight. We've got four. I'm going to write them down now so I don't go back and forth through it. Zero fuel weight, 43.0. And fuel is 7.5. Now that should be enough for me to calculate, or for me to get the loads here right. So we're going to go back to the init page, and we're looking at 43.0. Let's see if it'll take that. That looks good. Reserve, let's do 1.5 for the reserve. It might be a bit less. Let me verify the cost index here. Cost index is 40. So we'll go ahead and get that in there. We are going up to 37,000 feet. Our cruise winds are 213 at 64. 213 at 64. Perfect. Our ISA is +4. +4. That looks good. Takeoff, we'll do a reduced takeoff, reduced climb, or derated takeoff, derated climb. Takeoff flaps 5. That's good. Let's go ahead and get that in there. 4.2 on the trim. Yes, guys, it is retro. Some of the sounds here are pretty cool. They're pretty authentic and retro. Like I said, retro. So let's go ahead and brief our V speeds here quickly. V1 129, VR rotation speed 131, V2 140. We've got a gross weight of 50.5 tons. Flaps 5, 22.0% center of gravity, and trim 4.2. We've got that set. Let's go ahead and lock it in there. That's all locked in. We're going to keep that open now for our first officer. He's got the speeds, and we've got the route here, which it doesn't seem like it's not here. We've got to activate it, execute it. There it is. Now it's locked and ready to go. All right, so a few more things now. We're going to get the transponder, guys. We'll do the weather briefing. We'll make sure that we got our altimeter setting. We are on Vatsim. We've got anybody on Vatsim negative on that, but we will be monitoring on CTAF. I am using Navigraph. I do have my charts opened up here on the left on my desk, and I'm all situated. on the tarmac here. I can see my little icon there blinking. We're almost ready to go here, guys. So let's go ahead and get ourselves all fixed up here. We'll go on the map and we'll squawk our 2000. Guys, this airplane is amazing. TARA, I guess that's, yeah, TARA. We're squawking. Let's go ahead and make sure that we're squawking mode. See, we are. Perfect. And let's go ahead now and do our weather briefing. So, scrolling all the way down on our sim brief papers. Seattle, weather, 290 at 5 knots, 10 statute miles visibility, few clouds at 3,000, few clouds at 8,000, scattered at 15,000, broken at 20,000. Wow, a lot of layers of clouds. Temperature 17, 2.7, altimeter 29909. That is the number to remember, guys. Very important. We're going to go ahead and lock that in. And of course, we've got the future forecast. Not concerned about that because I want to blast off here and make our way up and over the weather. So let's go ahead and get that all tuned in here. 29909. Let's dial it in. A lot of dialing in on this airplane. That looks good. 29909. I should sync this up. I'm doing the work for two, guys. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 29909. Let's get it on our standby here. In case it fails. 29909. Locked in. And I don't know, it feels like I'm on an angle here, but we can play around with the seating once we take off. So a 140 for our speed. And let me see if I can. Ooh. Okay. That didn't work at all. Okay. Mental note, don't touch that. Let's see. .2. I was gonna use the autopilot on the Honeycomb Bravo. Don't do it. Doesn't work. Oh, actually, it put me. I thought I was at 39,000. I read that wrong. All right, let's dial this in. Maybe. Oh, I remember. Yes, it's one of these. Oh, how's this from the X-Plane 11 days? Like, it's like I'm starting a lawnmower here. Crank that chain. Oh my goodness. All right, guys. Keep it going. All right, 37,000 feet. Holy smokes, guys. I think we're ready to go. Senior Pancho in the house. Welcome on board. Hello. Boa noite, my friend. Welcome. I would love to see the Emirates A380. Yes. It'll come. It'll come. I'm not sure how good it is in Microsoft 2024. Yeah, if you guys want to see it soon, we'll definitely see it. All right. One more time back outside. Got, I believe, Mr. Hunter here. I'm not sure who else is with us. All right, here is the scenery. Oh, that looks so good. So good. All right, back inside. Now, guys, a warning. When the engines start up, it's not going to sound good if I remember correctly. All right. I don't know if it's like a glitch. I know there's a sound pack available for it, so just bear with me for the sounds. But once we take off, I'll try to mute them and they won't be so bad. Vaughn Williams in the house. Welcome on board. Yo, Skymaster and Heads. There he is, the great Vaughn Williams. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate it. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe. We're trying to get up to 1720 on the subscriptions today. Appreciate you. I think I'm all ready to go here. Let's get the CTAF in. And we'll make our call. Actually, you know what? I do have a squawk code because there was auto ATC. So, nope. Wrong page. Got CTAF case, yeah. A 19.9. 19.9 on the squawk. 19.9 on the squawk. Oh, and we're only receiving, we're not transmitting. So let's go ahead and get that all on. And I think, yeah, transmitting, good. This is good. I think there was one more thing left to do, was there? No, I think we're ready to go, guys. All right, I'm gonna just go ahead and push. Oh, and we're going for 3-4 right, which is right behind me, and it'll be a right push. So, start pushback.
Route to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
I think to delete it, it's backspace.
Seattle traffic, American 1775, radio check.
Oh shit. 555, how me?
555.
Awesome. All right, let's start that
Route to
again.
cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
Turn like this. No, I did it again. What the heck? Come on. I think I gotta. That. There.
Route to cockpit.
Okay.
Plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so start pushback.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Yeah, it's kind of like you want to be seated like this, but I mean, you're not going to be able to see anything. Right? Look at the detail, guys. This is what I'm talking about. Like this has been around for a while, and it's like this. How long is the flight? It's 1 hour and 38 minutes. But we usually cut a few minutes off the flight because we go a little bit faster. So. Guys, we need 20 likes, 20 subs, 20 all around. And unfortunately, my WinWing is not working. Damn it. Maybe there's a like a plug-in or something that I can use for it. But this feels pretty real, guys.
All doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Look at how small the windows are. I mean, that's how it is in real life, right? Like, the windows are not big at all. Looking pretty good, guys. Looking pretty good. Ready to go. Check this out. I love the shape of the cowling here. Hey, you can see the nose of the aircraft now getting...
So connected and bypass pin inserted.
Lifted.
Release parking brake.
All right, release parking brake. We're going to go down and release the parking brake.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Vaughn Williams says we had drama in New Zealand yesterday, or NZ yesterday. 737 took off from Christchurch, hit birds, and had to hold for 2.5 hours burning fuel because it couldn't land. Wow, crazy. I'm glad they made it back okay. All right, we're clear to start. We're going to come up. We should have disconnected the gate, but we didn't. We'll blame it on the first officer. Pack's coming off now. We're going to go ahead and start the right side first. We're already on there. Engine start to the ground position. And here comes that N2. Yes, guys, these aren't steam gauges, but they might as well be, because they're pretty retro. Like I said, doesn't sound good, but it is what it is. We're looking for 25%. Here comes the fuel. And let's go. I am tempted to get the sound pack. There is a Mango sound pack for it. I gotta check it out. It's like $12. $12. I mean, American. So it's like $45 Canadian. All right, thank you for that. Welcome on board, Peter. Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for it. Here's the hat salute to you, my friend. Thank you, Peter Mezzi, in the house. All right, back inside the aircraft here. Let's watch that N1 now stabilize. We've got good EGT. N2 on the rise. We are good. Don't ask why it's ticking like that, guys. Like I said, I'll turn it down a little bit, but. Anyway, let's go ahead and we're going to do the same thing now with engine number 1. So
Operation
left side ground, and we can go ahead and set the parking brake. And in the meantime, we can monitor that N2. Destro Dom in the house. Welcome on board. Seattle Center is online now. Nice. I don't see them yet, but we'll be able to get in touch with them. Oh yeah, they are online now. Seattle Center. Well, okay. Well, I guess we're going to be calling. Okay, there's 27%. Go ahead and get that in there. We'll disconnect. And like I said, I did get a squawk code, so I'm going to go ahead and get that in. 3547. Hunter's already going.
So is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal will be on the left. We'll see you next time. Have a safe flight.
I think this might be good like this. All right, hand signal on the left. Let's go ahead and get the aircraft. There goes Hunter. Let's get it configured for the departure here. So let's go flaps 5, brake to, auto brake to RTO. Are you in real life in aviation? Yes, I have. Yeah, I have my pilot licenses. All right, here come the flaps here. Coming down. Ooh, it's looking pretty good. Here's our engine. It's just in here, the clicking. Now let me see. You know, it sucks like when we get on before the center, but 3545. Go ahead and dial it in. Unless they're a channel subscriber and they've come on for us, then a big shout out for that.
Hey, Tower 77, looks like Oakland's not going to get on. See radar service terminated. Frequency change. We'll just keep an eye out for him today.
All right, let's see if he'll give us instructions. Seattle Center, good afternoon. It's Alaska 1703 with you. We just pushed off the gate, but I guess we'll request IFR to Salt Lake City. I wonder if he'll get me.
Alaska 1703, I just sent a PDC advance ready for taxi.
Okay, Roger, thanks for the PDC, and we'll call back in a few seconds for taxi. Alaska 1703. All right, we've got the, let me read the PDC. Squawk 35, maintain 9,000 now. I gotta bring this down. Oh yeah, it's like, hold on. Let's do 9,000.
Aircraft calling unreadable alert static.
9,000. PDC.
American 1775, ready to check.
37, 15 minutes, vortex. 35,
We
yeah.
are ready for taxi.
Oh, okay.
75.
Okay, ready for taxi.
American 1775, runner 348, taxi via Bravo.
348 Bravo, via Bravo, American 1775.
Oops. Trying to do this with the pen in my hand and the mouse. It's, oh, see, it's all. No! No, wait. Why can't I? There. And on. Holy smokes. Okay. Seattle Center, Alaska 1703, ready for taxi.
Alaska 1703, runner 348, taxi via Bravo.
34 right via Bravo, Alaska 1703, thank you. All right, parking brake off. Let's boogie, guys. Let's go. And my throttles aren't working. Oh my God. My throttles aren't working, guys. Oh no. At all.
And Center 708, free Quebec is directed to Dixie.
Let me see if I can I take off without the throttles? Let me see if we can just... Why are my throttles working? Does anybody know how to map out the throttles? I wonder if Toga works. If Toga works, we'll just use Toga. Why aren't my throttles working? preferences.
Alaska 697, turn right heading 260.
Right, 260, Alaska 697.
Anybody can troubleshoot this? Damn, that's so cool, says Mr. VK18. Thank you for that. I appreciate you, my man. 1710. Heck, we're rolling without the throttles. I don't know how we're gonna take off, to be honest. Anybody know how to get the throttles working?
Alaska 697, turn right heading 320, Seattle Airport, Aviation, 12 o'clock, 120 miles.
Right, 320, Alaska 697.
Yeah, here's the throttles.
Short 34 right at Bravo.
American 1775, issued on select.
We don't need full 1775.
1775, Roger, and right 348 at Sierra, clear for takeoff.
34 right at Sierra, clear for takeoff, American 1775.
We auto throttle it. Only one way to find out once we line up.
Alaska 697, Seattle Airport, Center 12 o'clock, 15 miles, report site.
Field and tight, Alaska 697.
Alaska 697, clear visual correction at 348.
Flight attendants, please
Clear for
reciprocate.
visual 34 right, Alaska 697.
Anybody know how to get the throttles? We'll hold short here. Watch Mr. Hunter go.
Alaska 1703, on 34 right at Sierra, line up the right.
All right, there goes Mr. Hunter. I don't know why I can't even move them. It's like they're locked. If I can get the auto throttle to work, then it'll be okay. If I can't, then we're done. We are done. Oh, there he goes. There he goes, barreling down the runway.
Alaska 697, on 34 right, clear lane, traffic departs, right arrival.
Gaming Zone, welcome. Are rudder pedals something I should have for flight sim? Or is it
1703, runway 34 right, line up and wait.
line up and wait, 34 right, Alaska 1703. No, when you're starting out, you can, if you get a joystick that has a yaw on it, like that twists, then that'll control your rudder. Or you can do auto rudder pedals, so you don't need them. I just don't know why my throttles aren't working at all. And this is in reverse too. So I'm thinking
American 1775, radar contact altitude.
I'm thinking that
1,000, 2,000.
1775, turn right direct, Suma, Clement, Tantola 370.
Sorry, what was the direct?
Direct, Suma.
Direct Suma, 1775.
Alright, line up and wait.
Alaska 1703, runway 34 right at Sierra, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 3. Oh, sorry, was that for Alaska 1703?
Alaska 1703, runway 34 right at Sierra, clear for takeoff.
Okay, 34 right, clear for takeoff at Sierra for Alaska 1703. Alright guys, hopefully it'll work here. I've got no throttle, but I'm gonna see if the auto throttle will work here. There it goes. Okay, what is chiming here now? Why? Oh, looks good. Oh, my flaps. Alright, flaps 5. Toga, takeoff thrust set. Airspeed's alive. 80 knots checked.
United 1 42 limit electricity, so electric offline radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
Landed at 1.23.
B1, rotate. B2, back on the yoke. Positive rate confirmed.
Electrical approved.
Gear coming up. We are out of here. I'm going to turn down the noise a little bit. Pitch the nose forward. Seattle Center, Alaska 1703, climbing through 1,500 for 9,000.
Alaska 1703, Seattle Center, radar contact, climbing chain 3, level 370, clear direct Suma.
Okay, direct Suma up to flight level 370 for Alaska 1703. All right, perfect. I'm pushing those forward now. I do love the sound for that. Direct Suma, execute, and up to flight level 370. So, the right turn here. I am still hand flying it here, guys. Climbing up to 10,000 feet, and then we're gonna get the after takeoff checks. Watch our bank angle. 37,000 feet. Keep that pitch up. All right, speed's good. We're gonna start bringing up the flaps and stages here. Check it out, guys. Check it out. How do I turn on auto rudder? It should be in the setting if I remember correctly. Wow, look at this, guys. Look at the satellite imagery. Holy macaroni. Love it. All right, back inside the aircraft here. Let's continue that turn. And we'll try to troubleshoot why my throttles aren't working once we get the autopilot turned on. Because then it's going to be fun trying to stop the aircraft here. All right, we're going to continue our turn. Climb looks good. Speed is good. We're going to go ahead and continue bringing up the flaps and stages here. And we're going up to 10,000 feet. There she is. Look at that, guys. Boy, you know what? I might just get the sound pack for this. For those of us that have it, that haven't flown it for a while, I dare you to jump back in. All right, speed check good. We're up at the upper limit of the speed for the flaps. So we're good here. Let's go ahead and get it all turned on. Autopilot now can come on. I'm happy with it. And let's continue our climb.
697, welcome to Seattle, taxi to parking Gate Bravo, good day.
Parking Gate Bravo, Alaska 697, thanks.
Excellent, guys. This is great. Is our chrono? Yeah, 4 minutes airborne. So I wonder why the throttles aren't working. Nathan, welcome on board, Nathan. Thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate you. Welcome to the channel. Guys, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. If you're watching, want to say hello. Like I said, guys, if you guys can help me troubleshoot why my throttles aren't working. All right, coming up to 10,000 feet. We're going to do our after takeoff checks. And look at this. Look at this, right? In the view here. Look at that. All right, there's 10,000 feet. Let's go ahead and get the landing lights off now. We'll get the engines back to normal. That looks good. Auto brake now is off. The landing gear is up and off. Flaps are up and off, and the spoiler is disarmed. After takeoff checklist is complete, we'll go ahead and turn off the seatbelt sign off. There we go. So much turbulence, I almost spilled my coffee. It happens. Check it out, guys. Look at the spinner on this.
Calling 0 center, quite unreadable.
I'm not sure if there's wing flex. I don't see any wing flex, but still, the detail is so good.
1332 break, I'm good.
Vector 7 to right, Romeo, Quebec. Russia, 3 Quebec.
1710 on this sub, so let's keep it going, guys. Let's get 10 more likes.
It is 1337 centimeter, contact 80 miles south west of Fort Chancellor.
All right, I gotta find out now why the throttles aren't moving.
The aircraft flying signal.
Unless, I'll figure it out. I'll try to land it with the autopilot. With the auto throttles will be on. I just want to make sure that I can slow it down. Unless we can troubleshoot it together and figure out a solution because, well, we've got, it's an hour and 38 minutes, so. Got an hour and 30 minutes. 31 minutes to be exact. We've been airborne now for 7 minutes, so. How do I know that, guys? Well, I mean, I set the chrono and we've got it right here. Look at the gauges here, guys. Look at this. It's looking sweet. I'm really liking X-Plane, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really liking it. Is it easy to make a flight plan or not really? No, it's very easy to make a flight plan gaming zone. All you got to do is SimBrief. It's a third-party app. It's free to use. Plug in your aircraft type and to and from, and it'll tell you if the airplane can go the range. So, you know, don't plan a 20-hour flight in a Cessna or in a plane because you're not going to get it, right? But it'll tell you, and then it'll give you all the calculations and the flight plan. It'll automatically do it for you. Then if you subscribe to Navigraph as well, then you've got the Navigraph. All your charts are all current and up to date. And yeah, you're good to go. Then you'll be good to fly on Vatsim as well. All right, guys. Thank you so much. 1712. Look at the mountain here. Look at this. I still don't know why my throttles aren't working, though. I'm too scared to troubleshoot it right now. Hunter says, I'm liking X-Plane 12. Yeah, do you like the Zibo? Yeah, Zibo's great. Uh-oh. I think I'm stuck here now. Oh, no. No. Oh, okay. Big hiccup there. Big hiccup.
7 Victor and retreat for right, clear for takeoff.
Yeah, Zibo is really, really good. All right, I gotta see now. I'm gonna just do a quick Google search here now and see why my throttles are. What is this? Interesting.
Skag 703 Quebec, just briefly for spacing, turn left heading 220. I'll have you back on course very shortly.
Alright, so it's a known issue. I'm going to see what the remedy for this is. I apologize, guys. Let's put it on the wing view. How about this? That looks pretty good. And the sounds, I know, they're kind of atrocious. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to turn them right down. The views are good, but the sounds on this not the greatest, not the greatest. I think the sounds were like kind of made for X-Plane 11, or maybe they were like this. Yeah, maybe they were this bad in X-Plane 11. Certain things are good, but this I don't like this. Never had an issue. Sorry, mine works fine. Are you using the plugin or a Lua script? Yes, the other aircraft. You have XP. There is a known issue with certain versions of the plugin. So it's having a problem with the plugin. Now I wonder if I disable the plugin. Performance settings. Turn down. Honestly, I don't even know. It's got to be a way to like just temporarily disable it. I don't know why XPUIPC would connected.
Over 7 Victor radar contacts altitude.
1,000 feet, level 7 Victor.
Joystick
Over 7
functions.
Victor, Roger, call maintain level 360, clear direct
Miscellaneous.
ops.
Flap setting.
Falcon 18, 280 and repeat the direct.
Over 7 Victor, it'll be flight level 360 and clear direct Alps.
Direct Alps.
What
level
is
7
that?
Victor.
Rudder, aileron. I will be back. Hopefully, you'll find out what's happening. Yeah, keep me posted. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. We're gonna just enjoy the views here. Hunter, help me out here. What's the problem with this? Hunter knows.
Skyhawk 7's right, then we get back, turn right directed to Touche VR, thank you.
Right turn direct to Touche, 703 Quebec. Thank you.
Someone saying fly with Lua. Gizmo plugin? What the heck? It's got like some kind of open folder, resources, joystick configs, delete 2 files. For safety, it's best to move to a safe place. And then delete. Oh my god, I don't want to do that. Oh, I gotta get back in the airplane now and see what's going on here. All right, we're almost at our cruise altitude, so let's go ahead and get that all bugged in. And look at the scenery. Look at that, guys. This looks fucking good. Not just good. I do apologize for the swearing. Check it out. Check the OR. I like it so far. Certain instances.
Leaving Seattle Center, Canada 1014, passing flight level 183, climbing flight level 350.
I don't see an easy fix for this. 2 years ago. Everybody's blaming the XPUIPC. I am back. Does X-Plane 12 need a better requirement compared to X-Plane 11, or do you think they're the same? No, I mean, X-Plane 12 is a newer version, right? So yeah, I'm looking at myself. I was looking at Mrs. Skymaster. She just ran up and then ran back down. So I was just like, what is she doing? So I'm not going to question it. Yeah, X-Plane 12 is a newer version. So yeah, I mean it's more recent. You're gonna need better requirements for sure. History Aiden in the house. Welcome on board. Where are you flying to? We're flying to Salt Lake City. Better requirements, as in for the PC, exactly. Niana Willis in the house. What? You got it. All right, we're coming up almost to our cruise altitude here. Got a few more 1,000 feet to go. We're trying to troubleshoot why my auto throttle works, but my yoke here does not work. Like not the yoke, sorry, but the throttle quadrant. So we need someone with expertise to help us. Either that or when we come in for the landing, it's going to be pretty dicey. Sure, the auto throttle is disengaged and then match the physical. Disengage the auto throttle, verify, open it. If you have the latest version known to conflict, downgrade. Try deleting the preferences directory from your X-plane.
And center,
folder and allow X-plane to rebuild it. Unplug. Oh my God, there's all kinds. Kinds of weird remedies.
Vancouver Center on 33.7. They should be able to get that for you.
Mexican Aviator says, "Damn, X-plane 12's looking good." I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you.
450 Fox Charlie, contact Vancouver Center on 33.7. Good day.
Look at this, guys. Outside. Look at that. Oh my goodness.
Number 450 Fox Charlie, contact Vancouver Center on 33.7.
Look at the details, the lighting, the glare. Holy
450 Fox Charlie, Seattle Center.
Go for 450 Fox Charlie.
450 Fox
Hunter, help me, Hunter.
Vancouver Center on 33.7. Good day.
I'll tell you,
133.7 have a nice one. 450 Fox Charlie.
this aircraft was ahead of its time. And I don't know, IXEG should do something for Microsoft Flight Simulator, or make a newer version of this, or continue to update this. This thing's a beast. Look at that. Look at that detail on it. See all the rivets. All right, flying high with Alaska. Hunter, you don't know. I don't know either. Is your throttle plugged in? Of course it is. But that's a good. It's a good question to ask. Saying it has something to do with the XPUIPC. Wow, look at this satellite imagery down below. Holy macaroni. Just sweet. Guys, I'm going to be doing a lot of simming over the weekend here, so stay tuned for that. Be talking about turkey lurkeys and those hams. And whatever food you like to eat. Oh wow, look at that. That one's for you, Mexican Aviator. Jeez Louise. They're are they calibrated? Yeah. It's all.
Let's go 505 Seattle Center, push it approved.
Yeah, I don't know why they're not working. I wonder if I disconnect them and use my the ones for the Boeing. I'm gonna try to do that. I don't know if it'll mess anything up.
Pleasure 247 J Lima Seattle Center edit.
Might have to make a purchase. Telling you, man, put map enhancement in it, and I mean this thing. This thing's looking pretty darn good. Especially with this airplane. I mean, look at the colors on this. This is all stock, guys.
Pleasure 247 Juliet Lima radar.
The only thing I don't like is the sound. The sound of this aircraft. I don't know what happened to it, but I think I'm just gonna, if you guys want to see this over the weekend, some more flying in the IXEG. I mean, I've owned it for so long, so might as well, take it out for a spin every now and then. But if you guys want to see more of it over the weekend, I can purchase the sound pack. Not a problem. Where do I get map enhancement? It's online. Just type in map enhancement, and it'll instruct you on how to put it in. It's all executable. Like you run the exe file and it'll automatically install. There are a couple of tutorials on YouTube. Quick tutorial, just go ahead and watch it. So easy to install, and it's very, very user friendly now. All you got to do is put it on a drive where you've got a little bit of hard disk space or disk drive space, and direct it to go into your X-Plane folder. Doesn't matter if it's in a different drive, just have the X-Plane folder directory root mapped out, and run it before you start your X-Plane, and yeah, it's good to go. Very, very easy. Just don't do, because I don't have SimHaven, so just don't do overlays. And if you're not flying all over the world, you don't have to download all the regions, right? So, and then you get this, turn it on, and it's satellite imagery. Now, there's a payware version of this too. It's like $5 a month, and then you've got different servers, and you've got better quality rendering. So like there's Apple Maps, there's Google like Pro Maps and all that. So it'll be more detailed. I don't know how much more detailed than this. I mean, this is free and it looks pretty darn good. So I'm tempted to do the $5 a month, like just 1 month subscription, just to check it out. $5 a month is not, I mean, it's reasonable. Yes, Hunter, yeah. So map enhancement is free. There are payware versions for it. Yeah, look at this, guys. All right, let's jump back inside the aircraft here. Look at it. I mean, it feels pretty darn real. And the lighting is incredible. The only issue that I've got for it right now is my throttles. Actually, this should have been on. Put that on. It's in.
Number 247 Julia, limiter, right direct twist.
Right direct twist for 7
All right, let's have a look at our navigational display here. 174 at 57. We've got a quarterly, we'll call it a crosswind. It is a little on the, on the nose side of the aircraft, but still a crosswind. Our ground speed is, what is our ground speed? 404 knots. And we've got our nautical miles to the next waypoint. True airspeed 430. Take a look at the primary flight display here. We're on the flight directors. Everything is good. Speed looks good. We're currently going a Mach 0.74. I'm okay with that. And we're on the managed speed. VNAV, that's our vertical nav path. And LNAV, that's our lateral nav. And command, well, of course, that's the autopilot. So it just means that this is what's selected on the autopilot here. One thing I didn't do is get the 299er2 set in our standby instrument there. Now here we are, guys. And the engine's looking really good. Come on, guys. We need 8 more actually for 1720. We're southwestbound to Salt Lake City, guys. Real world flight operated by Alaska, of course. If you want the details, just head over to Flight Radar 24 or Flight Aware. It'll give you all the information with this flight and different carriers that fly the route if you're interested in the route. Flight time today, once again, 1 hour and 38 minutes. Gate to gate, 2 hours and 6 minutes. We're at a cruise altitude of 37,000 feet. And like I said, headed southwestbound to Salt Lake City, Utah this evening or this late afternoon. I'm going to do my first flight with my new setup Thanks for letting me know there is an auto throttle. Yes, you're welcome. Thank you so much. I hope you're back soon. Hopefully you subscribe to the channel as well.
Southwest.
And you can share your stories in the wonderful world of flight sim. All right, let's have a look at the Vatsim radar map here. I want to see. Oh yeah, we're still in the airspace. Mr. Hunter is in the lead. Hunter, how are you liking X-Plane 12, my man? I know you're liking it.
Canada 512, gate Sierra 1.
Right, look at this engine. Too bad it's all blacked out, actually. You can't really see inside.
Push approved tail east.
Push approved tail east, Air Canada 512.
I don't know, everybody's saying fly with Lua. Let me see if it'll work with the not working with Thrustmaster throttles. Let me see if that comes up. Oh wait, I saw something from 2025. Not in sync. Let me see if that's... No, that's not it. What is going on with the chat here? Taxiing? Alright. Bugatti in the house! Bugatti, welcome on board. So much for tuning in.
Red 574, Seattle Center.
Wow, look at the scenery down below here, guys. Craziness. Yeah, big shout out to Destrodon for sure. He is the legend.
Yeah, 550, Seattle Center, welcome equipment, info 350.
I'm maintaining 350 for Air Canada 558.
Be a shame if we can't land. I don't know how I can get the throttles. Yeah, they're just completely stuck. It's funny, you know, because the spoilers and the flaps work. Gear works. I wonder if I can... See, I can't even pull them back. Damn, I know there was a way to fix it. I subscribe, says Bugatti. Thank you so much. Welcome on board, my friend. Big shout out to you. Thank you for your subscription. Welcome on board, Skymaster 1 and friends. Thank you, thank you. 1713 on the subs, guys. Got a little bit of sun in here. Let's get the blinds up. Actually, you know what? We'll keep it bright. Look at the scenery. Hunter, you got to get the map enhancement, my man. Throttle glitch. All right, so let's see. Make sure you have not assigned the throttle to one more device. Make sure the auto throttle is turned off. Have you calibrated? Yes. Yes. Yes.
Southwest 9606 traffic, 12 o'clock, 20 miles westbound, yeah. American 737, call up 370, no factor.
I don't know. Anybody? Anybody know?
1775 traffic, 3 o'clock, 5 miles northbound southwest.
Hey, you think you can F14 Tomcat on live or the next video?
American, no, traffic 1775.
I don't have it, but maybe in the future we can get it.
Super is leaving your airspace to the south.
All right, he's talking about traffic.
Yes,
I don't have anything on TCAS here.
Sorry, to the west. Can we get a frequency change to the intercom?
Right, 1330 airspace to the west. Oakland Oceanics offline, squawk 2000, frequency change approved. Good day.
Squawk 2000, and over to the dark side.
Okay, there's traffic, but it's closer to Hunter. Hunter, watch out!
Hello, November 415 Charlie with you, level 15,000.
Also, Fort Pix, yeah. I will.
410.
Alright, up to 410.
Once we get out of the airspace, I'll open it up. Yeah, Bugatti, I'll see if I can do a digital combat simulator flight.
Get a 512 South Center runway 348, taxi via Bravo.
348 via Bravo, looking at 512.
Still looking for ways to get the throttle to work here. IXEG throttle not working.
Center American 1755 requesting to step away for 5-10 minutes.
American 1775,
everybody's saying it's IXEG.
Salt Lake Center offline, radio service terminated, frequency change approved. Good day.
Over to the dark side. Unicom, once you get off flight, good day. Thank you very much for the right services. American 1775.
Yeah.
ATC menu. Oh, look at the... What the heck?
Number 247 July Lima South Center.
Yes, sir.
Hold on, guys.
Preferably 310.
As you have 247 July Lima, Roger, call maintain for 310.
Right on time. All right, we'll wait for Hunter to come back and then I'll get
Southwest 2606, additional traffic is at your 11 o'clock.
I don't know why the
5 miles.
throttle's not working.
Eastbound, Alaska,
Oh, there you go.
737, level 370, no factor.
It's a very fun plane to plane. The Top Gun legend, yeah, I remember. Top Gun was one of my favorite.
Traffic, 11 o'clock, 15 miles northbound, Southwest 737, level 380, no factor.
Not for me. I just double click the mic anyway. Yeah, I got someone on TCAS here anyway, so I think that might be Mr. Hunter. No, actually he's moving towards me. Below. So we should be able to see him now. There he is. I'm pretty sure the call was for me. I double clicked the mic anyway, so. There he goes. Southwest. Can we see the livery here? Get a lock in on him. There it is. You can see it. Oh, so fast. Where did he go? Where did he go? I think.
Central Crash Sales Center, we'll be back in 3 minutes.
There he is. Here he is. Here he is. Meow. That's awesome. I'll be in a second. Nice. I just don't know why my throttle's not working. Do I have... I know, Gizmo is here. Gizmo 64. Windows. You know, I don't want to... Security licensing. Yeah, Gizmo is in here. Reboot scripts. Should I? Oh, I can enable... You know what? As long as I can slow the airplane down, I'll be okay. Forget about the reversers or any of that. So... All right, 1714 on the subs. We're on that road, guys. On that road again. New voicemail. What the heck? Like a little bit of dust. He said he'll be back in a few minutes. I guess I'm going to be cleared soon. Yeah, I'm sure when he comes back, he'll clear me en route. We need an X-plane expert in the house. Why my throttles aren't working. I've got Gizmo on board. Actions, windows, ground handling. I'm sure it does have something to do with XPU IPC because I couldn't get the overlay to work. So I'm pretty sure it is that. I don't know if deleting it right now would screw things up. Or just like taking it out. Let me see if I can take a gamble here. Resources. Plugins. Let's cut it.
Canada 5 Trail Sales Center, runway 34, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 34 right. Canada.
Aspen 574, cross E-Gray, item maintain 12000, Vancouver, altimeter 29909.
I won't let you. It won't let me because it's open.
Aspen 574, cross E-Gray, item maintain 12000, Vancouver, altimeter
Gaming Zone says, I made the flight plan and I see the flight plan. How do I know where to put everything? So you've got two options. It depends what airplane you're using. If it's a payware version of the aircraft, if you go over to the tablet, usually they'll have a tablet or a, something similar to a tablet here. It's called an electronic flight bag. Like all your goodies for inside the, like getting things set up for the aircraft are on that tablet. Anyway, you put in your credentials. So you'll get credentials, you'll get a number or a name assigned with your SimBrief account. All you do is you plug that into your EFB here. And most payware airplanes have integration. So it'll recognize your SimBrief. Once you get your plan all set up, it'll port it over from the SimBrief over into your electronic flight bag.
Canada 558, maintain level 2.
And then from your flight bag, you can port it over into either your MCDU or your flight management computers. So.
574 for now, maintain level 30.
That's one way to do it. The other way, your flight plan will show up. All you got to do is just entering all the waypoints. Now, a Navigraph subscription, is advised, especially if you're on X-Plane, because it does have the latest charts. I think Microsoft Flight Simulator has their own version of like updated ARC. They're called ARCs.
1703, Lima Space Based. Salt Lake Center offline radar service removed. Frequency change approved. Good day.
Okay, over to Unicom. Thanks so much for the radio services so long from Alaska 1703. All right.
Canada 512 radar contact altitude.
So let's go ahead and switch over, and then I can open up the Discord as well. All right, 2-8. Perfect. Robert Hall in the house. Welcome on board. Good evening from Fort Worth, Texas. Welcome, sir. Thank you so much for tuning in. All right, I'm going to open up the Discord, and if you guys want to have a look, we can see Mr. Hunter with the food pics. And yeah, we're still trying to troubleshoot the throttle issue here, guys. I don't know what we're going to do. Oh, Hunter, you didn't post anything new, though. Let's go ahead and get the food pics up. What the heck? Crying out loud. Oh, no, no, no. Why is it taking the whole screen? Nope. Anyway, all right, let's have a quick look. So, guys, if you haven't joined the Discord already, please join the Discord, exclamation Discord in the chat, and you'll get to see these wonderful pictures posted by Mr. Hunter. Sausage and noodles, oh my goodness. Steak and peas. Subway, oh my god. Amazing. Yeah, I've seen all of these before. So, guys, if you want, have a look at that. For some reason, it's not working on my screen right now, so... Again, it's not showing the way it should, so I'll go ahead and take that off. No way! Hunter, what happened? Hunter. I just read it now. So I'm going to disconnect and have fun. Hunter, hopefully you're still watching the stream, my man. Yeah, we're not too much longer here, guys. Top of descent, a little over 160 nautical miles away. That's when the fun's going to begin. It's a shame. I really like this airplane. I want to get that throttle to work. Yeah, thank you, Hunter. It's not too much longer now. We've been airborne for 45 minutes. It's an hour and 38-minute flight. 45 more minutes. A little over 45 more minutes. In the meantime, Hunter, maybe you can help me. Maybe you can help me fix this throttle. Yankees are the best team in the major leagues. Are they? I don't follow. I wish I did, but I don't follow because I don't have cable. I don't want. I mean, I can watch it online, I guess, like at least the scores. I know the Blue Jays are doing good, so Blue Jays is my home team, so go Blue Jays. I just spawned in the highest altitude in X-Plane and it's dropping down and just dropping down. Actually, I think you can do space travel in X-Plane too. I think you can do space shuttle re-entry, if I remember correctly. That's what we need in here. We need like a spaceship. Actually, you know what? There is a space simulator out there. It's like a whole capsule and it's crazy. It looks pretty good. I wouldn't even know where to begin. So many buttons in there. I'm also Canadian, but I love the Yanks. Nice. Yeah, Yankees are good. I like them. Look at the old style gauges here. The good old steam gauges. Look at that. I love that. There is an option to change even this instrument panel to like the old style. There's steam gauges. If you guys want to have a look, check that out. Maybe we should leave it on that. Let's leave it on that. Look at that. That's the old style gauges. Some retro flying there. Although, like I said, I'm still hung up on my throttles. I'm moving them and they're just not... They're not working. I wonder if it has something to do with the autopilot. Because I did scroll the autopilot wheel here. And it put my trim all the way down, so. My engines aren't working at 200,000 feet. I wonder why. Because there's absolutely no oxygen up there, probably. The SR-71 in the X-plane is cool ride. Close to 70,000 feet at Mach 0.3. We got to try that one day, actually, if you guys want. Play around. We'll call it like, you know, I don't know, fun times with the X-plane. Actually, all times are fun times with the X-plane. And Microsoft. Guys, I did order the WinWing flight yoke, the stick, not the yoke, but the flight stick, the Airbus stick. Hopefully it'll arrive for the weekend, and we'll definitely be back in Airbus on both sims, either X-Plane 12 and Microsoft Flight Simulator, but we'll definitely be back in Airbus. So I'm gonna give it a try. If everything works good, I'll give you my honest opinion. And in the near future, if I decide to upgrade to the Moza stick, I might actually give this away. So stay tuned for that, boys and girls. Stay tuned for that. Yeah, the Ursa side stick, yeah. Yeah, we should do, yeah, if you guys want to do like a space sim or whatever in X-Plane, get down for that. All right, I'm starting to get a little nervous, guys. That top of descent now is actually still far away, but it is getting closer, and we still haven't figured out my auto, not the auto throttle, but the throttle issue. I've already looked online, and I have no idea. A lot of things are pointing to the XPU IPC. So I might take that out on the next go. And you know, just move the folder. Very easy. That's a good thing with my X-Plane, and actually now Microsoft Flight Simulator, where you can just drop and drag into folders, into the community folder, or in X-Plane into like any of the various subfolders. But the old P3D and FSX, if you wanted to put something in, you'd have to go into the CFG file and rewrite some of the code or enter code, and that's when things got all messy and complicated. But for the most part, that's all gone now. But yeah, I'm planning on doing that maybe after the stream, taking it out, taking that XPU IPC just for this airplane and putting it on the in another folder to see if that'll remedy the problem. Now, you know, the XPU IPC is an important add-on plugin. Because you know that's what talks to some of the third-party plugins, you know, like for the overlays and such. So check this out, guys. I don't see any wing flex here, but I mean, look at the scenery. We're gonna hang out here for a little bit. Yeah, the Blue Jays are good. The Yankees are good. What about Boston? I like Boston. Oh, look at that. V Skylabs SR-71 is an add-on. Nice. Guys want to boot around in the SR-71? That should be fun. Yeah, it's cheap though. Comes with a 500-page declassified military manual. Holy smoke. All right, you guys like the good old steam gauges here, or do you guys want like some of those electronic ones, the ones we had before? This does look good though. Guys, how many likes are we at? We're trying to get 20 likes today. Oh, only 4 likes. Ay. Hold on, I gotta fix this. We got 14 likes on the vertical there. But only 5 likes. Wow. Let me go ahead and summon some of my friends and family here. Help me out with the likes. I just told one of my friends, drop 5 likes. I don't know how he can even do that. All right, got a little more like in here. Love the retro panel look, says that's Astrodome. Yeah, me too, right? I've been talking about it for like, well, I mean, not the panel being retro, but the whole airplane having the retro vibe. Love it. So exciting. The only problem I have now is making sure that I'll be able to land the airplane, because for some reason my auto throttle is not working. Not auto throttle, the throttle in general is just not working. I don't know if it's a plug-in issue, but where do I find the auto rudder? What game are you playing? Which one are you playing? Like, which simulator are you using? There should be a setting. Or if you've got the rudders disabled, it should automatically do that. At least I know in P3D it did. But then, you know what, like P3D and Microsoft Flight Simulator, well, I mean, okay, they're different, but I mean, some of the menus of this, we're similar. Auto rudder, just tell me the sim that you're using, and I'll just do a quick Google search. I'm sure it's in there. I've seen it in the past. I've used it in the past. But you just put no yaw control, and it should come up. Or if there's a toggle for like no yaw control, just do that, and then you won't have to worry about it. Sounds like a keyboard type of throttle working situation. You think so? Yeah, it's not like, look, I can't even. Maybe I can use the keyboard. I don't know. You know what? That's not a bad idea. But yeah, even the mouse won't use. I thank God the auto throttle works. That's what saved me on the takeoff. But I don't know why. I'm doing a Google search right now, and you know it is a known issue because other people have asked about it. Everything's pointing to the XPU IPC being the cause of it, but I'm not so sure. I mean, for the descent and the approach, I'll be okay. It's just when I get that auto throttle off, you know, or I'm just gonna have to disconnect it, and then I don't know how I'm gonna slow it down unless I keep the auto throttle on. As soon as we touch the ground, rearm the auto throttle, and then use that to come down in the speed. I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna fix this. Kara says it's a game simulator. Yes. Bro, what kind of game is it? Well, this is X-Plane 12. It's a simulator. Some people call it a game simulator. It's a simulator, but it's not like a FAA or Transport Canada approved simulator. So you can't sit here and put in the X-Plane 12 time into your logbook. Actually, you can get into a lot of shit for trying that. But Kyra, to answer your question, it's called X-Plane 12. It's a simulator. It's available online for purchase. They actually have a demo of it as well, so you can demo it out before you buy it. It's a try before you buy. Really good. And the pictures you see here of the the ground textures and everything, that is a add-on. It's a freeware add-on called Map Enhancement. And you run it in the background and it improves the ground textures. The aircraft that I'm flying right now is a payware aircraft. Yeah, right? Legit, right? It looks pretty darn good, right? Cut the engines on touchdown, maybe? Oh, you mean like just shut them off? I could do that. That might actually work. And then we won't be able to get off the runway, so. For auto throttle, is it the airplane in the settings? I don't know. I'm gonna have to. I'll check. Let me check. Just remember to turn on the APU before it cut. Yeah, true. There you go. And that's what is the throttle for the keyboard? Is it plus or minus? Where is the it doesn't even come up. Oh no. Yeah, so I have, see my throttles work? Yeah, I just changed it to throttle 5, but throttle 1, throttle 2, unless it's a different, unless they're under a different thing, maybe throttle 3 and 4. And Kyra says, have a good one, sir. Thank you so much for tuning in. I subscribe, dude. I'm so following you. Thank you so much for that. Welcome on board, my friend. Appreciate you. You are the best. Yeah, so we've got the auto throttles going right now. Everything looks good here. It's definitely going to be dicey again for the approach and arrival, unless I can figure it out. Still, now we're at 160 nautical miles for that top of descent. Coming up at 1 hour and 2 minutes. So 36 minutes left, guys. Time's running out. But yeah, the steam gauges are just wonderful. Check it out. At the outside air temperature. Highly detailed, guys. Look, we've even got the hydraulic fuel, the hydraulic oil. Last time you had I know everything. It's all the time in X-Plane 12 with me. And honest to God, I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm not doing it. Like, it's just, I'll tell you, the labubus. My wife has collected the labubus, and I'll tell you, they're up to no good. I call them the gremlins. Look at this. Let's have a look at the winds here. So picked up a little bit, a 207 at 76 knots crosswind. Look at our nose. Our nose is like 10 degrees off of the track, and that's to compensate for the drift, for the winds. Love it. I love that. I love that they've modeled that. All right, let's go to the. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? Let's do a cabin tour. I don't think I've done a cabin tour in this. Let's have a look. So, oh, this actually doesn't look bad at all. Wow, this might be the best interior other than the flight factor so far. I guess these are the countries that probably participated in building this. You got to roll with the punches. Love it. Yep. I've got a little bit of signage here. Some placards. Can we nope. This doesn't look bad at all. Is that leather or pleather? Yeah, this looks really good on the inside. Like I said, these guys, when this aircraft came out to X-Plane 11, I think it came out for X-Plane 11. I don't think it was that. Yeah, it came for X-Plane 11, not X-Plane 10. This thing, when it came out, was like, holy smokes. It was that good. It was that good. And this is my own opinion, guys. Some other streamers might say this is garbage, it's shit, it's whatever. What everybody's entitled to their opinion. Been simming for a long time, so yeah, this is my opinion. This airplane is good. It's dated now. I mean, I wouldn't pay the $90 for it now. I think it's 90 US, but I can't remember how much I paid for it. I think it might have been that much, but it was so long ago. And at that time, it was well worth it. Now, these guys as a developer, IXEG, I did hear their name a few months ago on one of the Flight Sim news channels. I don't know what they're working on right now, or if they're working on anything at all, but I wouldn't mind seeing them in the arena again for sure. Because these guys are good. These guys are good. And if they could bring something over to Microsoft Flight Simulator, that would be really, really good. Uh-oh. Got a problem here now, guys. I seem to have locked us out of the flight deck. What the heck? All right, thank God we can get back in. Hunter, have you figured it out? Why my throttles aren't working? Delete and rebuild preferences. Show no other devices still assigned to the throttle. Use the emergency code to get back into the flight cockpit. Cockpit. Okay, so here's another. Okay, there's a issue here. IXEG. Let me read this one. Oh, Hunter, I'm gonna just keep bothering you about it. To illuminate the mat. Oh, someone asked in another forum, and there was no answer. Configuration guide. Let me see if I can watch that minus the sound. Oh no, that's the MDG. No, don't need that. Of course you are, Hunter. What happened to JSD? Yeah, so it says it's an issue with XPU IPC. Disable it or downgrade it. I don't know if I can disable it in the plugin. Settings, performance settings. Reload. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. 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 Oh fuck. Yep. I had to go and play around. All right, guys, hold on. What are we gonna do now? Can I reload and save it? I'm gonna try to save it. Hold on a second. Stand by here, guys. I'll tell you the gremlins. All right. Let me do something here. Stand by here, guys. I'm gonna do this fast. Plugins. I'm gonna get rid of that. Resources. Oh, this sucks. I'll tell you. XPU IPC. I'm gonna get it out. Need it. Okay. Did you reboot? No, you know what? I tried doing something with the XPU IPC and it completely crashed the sim. So I'm going to see if I saved it. I think I've got auto save in here. Let me see if I can go back. All right, let me see if I can. Insert Jeopardy. Yeah, I might get a copyright strike for that, actually, even if I hum it. Those bots are pretty crazy. Black metal, right? Cue it. Let's go, boys. Actually, you know what? We can just sit here with the black screen and just talk. Open mic with Skymaster and friends. All right. How do I load save flight? No save flight found. Situations replays. Damn it. What do I do now? Okay, resume last flight. Resume last flight. Yes. Yes. Alex, my friend, thank you so much. All right, we're going to be back in business now. Let's see. Maybe the throttles are going to work now. Pereira. Welcome back. Always a secret passage. No doors needed. No music, right? No, man. I just crashed the sim. I did it, though. So it's no blame on X-Plane or anything else. You know, there's a saying, the more you fuck around, the more you find out. I did that. And I do apologize to the younger viewers, but yeah. Hunter, I didn't see you on Vatsim. No, he was on, but I think something happened to Hunter's plane as well. Oh my God. I'm laughing. I'm coughing, I'm laughing. Hunter's just so blunt too. He's like, I fucked something up. All right, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Are we back up in the air? I'll just reconnect. Come on, X-Plane. No, not like this. Oh no. And now the engines now it works, and they're in opposite. How can I spawn in? What is the is there a slew on this? Anybody? I don't want to redo the flight. It's got to be a slew. I can start up the airplane and we can just slew it. Damn it. All right, let me see if I can spawn into an airport close to Seattle. We'll just take off and land, I guess. I don't know. I'm not afraid to say what's on my mind. Yeah, no, that's good. You know, you just, yeah, why? Don't keep it in. Anybody? Any suggestions here, guys? I did get the throttle to work, and now I guess, yeah, I mean, totally works. So it's definitely an XPU IPC thing. Totally works. But if we can slew it, is there any way that I can get back into map, change, reload the scenery, toggle. I have no ideas. Let me see if there's a slew. I really wanted to land this. Slew mode X. Shift and Z. But I don't know if that's Shift and Z. That's for micro. You know, we need Merc. Merc knows all this stuff. You cleaned your monitors today? I don't know how we can get on our flight path. I don't know. Any suggestions? I really want to get a landing in.
16 right. Departing runways. 16 left. 16 right. Wind 350 degrees. 4 knots. Visibility more at 10 miles. Rain. Sky conditions. View at 2,000.
What is that now?
Temperature 18. Dew point 10. Altimeter 2993. Be advised. Towering cumulus observed nearby. Advise on initial contact you have. Information. Zulu.
The heck is that?
Seattle information. Zulu. 0025 Zulu. Arrive at runways. 16
No doors
left.
needed.
16 center. 16 right. Departing runways. 16 left. 16 right. Wind 350 degrees. 4 knots. Visibility more than 10 miles. Rain. Sky conditions.
We're gonna have to redo the flight again.
100. Temperature 18. Dew point 10. Altimeter 2. 3. Be advised.
That's ridiculous. I don't know, guys. I don't know what to do. How do we get there? Wait, you know what? Let's just see. I gotta save this somehow. I have to save. We were right over. Hanja, you said yours crashed too, right? Can you start at flight 370 at waypoint jetty or not? Yeah, I don't know how to do that though. I guess I've got to reload the flight plan. I've got nothing in here now. If I knew how to do it, I would do it. My other option is just to get a little airport close to Seattle, Salt Lake City, and take off. There's one called Twin Falls. Twin Falls. Thank you so much for the subscription. Lord Reverend Wade. Thank you for that. 1717 on the subscribers. Thank you for that. Yeah, I don't know what to do now. I don't want to redo the whole flight. I mean, I just don't have the time to do. All right, let me see if I can get to this airport here. So it is KTWF. I'm going to just redo it. I'm going to do another flight. Well, I'll do a short flight. At least so we get a landing in, right? KTW. Yeah, that's it. Small, but start new flight. I'm gonna get a new flight plan going here. Actually, no, there's nothing. Let it load up. We'll let it load up. This was actually just the airport is just right where our arrival begins. So let's see. We'll just do a mini flight now. And I'll quickly get it all set up and we'll do it. All right, so here we are. And let me get the flight plan loaded here, or just redone. So new flight. We'll do a. We'll keep the flight number the same, 73, and now we are. Oh yeah, Jocelyn, Twin Falls, KTWF, F, 2K Salt Lake City, 737. This was totally my fault. You know, if it's not broken, don't fix it. Well, I mean, in my case, it was broken. And, you know, I prefer to use the... All right, only 32 minutes. 32 minutes. So that's roughly about what we had left. So let me see if I can quickly get this all set up. Try not to mess it up. All right, here we go. Part 2. I'm just going to go through my things here now. VF90 in the house. Welcome on board, my friend. Hey, Skymaster, I just got a Microsoft Flight Sim to see you were on flying on Volanta, so I went to see if you were on. Yeah, no Volanta right now, unfortunately. We're just trying something different here on X-Plane 12, and I've already run into some problems, so... All right, inside the flight deck, here it is. Want to get a landing in on this, as crappy as it may be. Yeah, so there's a saying, the more you F around, the more you find out. Well, guess what? I did that. That's what happened to me today, boys and girls. What is... You know what? We'll go up to... like 40... What was the... 42. Oh, were you on Volanta earlier? I guess you were. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I did go on Volanta. I tried to get this aircraft to work on it, but I couldn't do it. But yeah, I was on Volanta, and I'll be on Volanta again. All right, let me. So in it. All right, KTWF. Well, shout out to this little airport now, which I've never heard of until just. Go departure. Okay, Salt Lake City. Zero 08. Vice. In it. Do I have enough fuel? Yeah. What this? So what are we doing here? 32. This sucks, guys. I tell you. I think 40 was our. And we'll go up to 25,000. I think that's the new sim brief. Give us 25. Winds. 214 at 39. Ice +9 now. Two for one, guys. 2 for 1. 2 for 1. At least the throttles work. 4.2. Good. All right. I think we're ready to go. Are you currently on Volanta? Nice. All right, guys. Let's go. I'm gonna get this all started up now. Get ready to go. So packs can come off. I hope the alignment is not even. No, we're looking for 25%. Now you guys can get to see it in the Steam. Yeah, it should be on the. All right, good engine start. You're flying from Houston to Dubai? Holy smokes. No music. Yeah, per. I know, I read it before. No, with all the shit that's happening now. Gotta get comfortable in this aircraft. Once we do, then definitely. There's that EGT slowly building, just 25%. But look at that, guys. Oh, I know why, because, yeah. Perfect. All right, let's switch it over. All right, at least my throttles. Oh, I might as well connect. You guys want me to connect back on the Vatsim? Oh, but I'm under a new flight. Nah, it doesn't matter. Hopefully nobody is. Yeah, there's no. It's funny, you know, like, I don't know, they had all this time. This is issue with the throttles has been around for years. I've gone back like 5 years on Google, and or 4 years, and it's been a known issue. Nobody decided to fix it. It's a shame. It's probably just a simple patch, you know. Clear right, clear left here. Trying to look at the chat. Hunter, you still here, my man? Well, I do have the throttles working now, so if we decide to come back on this over the weekend, I know how to quickly and easily fix the issue now. The only thing is I won't have an overlay. Now, I know there's a whole bunch of security built into this aircraft, you know, for piracy. It's yeah, it might be a little overkill, but I think that might be one of the reasons why it's causing an issue. It's like that Flight Sim Labs, yeah, A320, A321 back in P3D, where, well, I mean, there was a whole controversy. Yeah, so VF9E, we originally were doing that. We were en route from Seattle to Salt Lake City. I crashed a sim. Holy fuck. Not only that, but things are here too. Oh, my lights just fell off the screen. Yeah, so VF9E, that's the problem. So I wanted to get a landing in, so I was like, you know what, we'll just pick a airport close to the arrival and take off, get up to altitude. Not a big deal. I mean, this is what you can do in the sim, right? All right, so this looks good. Now we got the auto throttle. Oh, did I get my V speeds? Now that looks good. All right, guys, let's go. Let's go. Throttle up to 50%. Engine stable. Let's go toga again. Why doesn't it like the up 5 position? All right, toga. Why? That goes for the. Hey, rotate. Oh, it feels so much lighter. Get positive rate gear coming up. Check it out, guys. No wing flex, but still looks good. And I'm going to go ahead and get the autopilot on. Let's go. Jade over elevators, welcome on board, my friend. Guess what? I'm officially in San Diego. I arrived on Tuesday. Nice. Good for you. Congratulations. How are you liking it? All right, let's get these flaps up. Auto brake off. Landing gear up and off. I don't know what the hell's going on now, but come on, VNav, LNav. Come on, airplane. Come on, climb, climb. 1, 2. Very, very slow takeoff. It still does look good though. My flight is going to be so long. I can imagine. It's crazy. Mine, I don't think mine will now. Man, we would have been in the descent now. Well, this is why other streamers don't stream this airplane, so it's it needs an update. It just needs a refresh. What are you doing to flight? No, come on, guys. If you watch the whole flight, guys, you'd know, right? I'm not going to go ahead and change the thumbnail. So, originally I was flying from Seattle to Salt Lake City. I had a throttle issue, like an actual throttle issue, not only with the airplane, but with my hardware here. We tried to troubleshoot it. I pressed the button I shouldn't have, and it crashed my sim. My sim crashed. So I didn't want to end the sim. I didn't want to end the stream with a sim crash. So I restarted the flight from an airport that was along our route, very close to the beginning of the top of descent. And that's what we've done. So I filed a new flight plan. I got back on. I'm taking off. I'm climbing up now, very close to our original route. And then we're going to start our descent, and we'll try to get a nice buttered landing into Salt Lake City. So that is what's happened. Pooty Tang says you're looking for the Twin Towers. Head for New York. Yeah, no, it's not going to happen, bud. All right. So let's have a look at our performance here. Well, we're climbing. I mean, it's not the best rate to climb, but whatever. Butter, says Jade over. Oh, we're going to try. So literally now I'm going to be starting the arrival. Like, probably won't even get up to 20,000 actually. The arrival, not the approach, the arrival. Yeah, top of climb. I don't know why the top of climb is not like, come on, air, go. There you go. Come on. Ah, it doesn't want to. Now he's going for the speed. Going for the speed first. Can I move that? I can't move that. We gotta get a buttered landing for sure. Check your Discord. Alright. Take a look at the Discord. I don't know if I'll be able to open it up. Discord. Airplane pics. Wow, Destrodome. Amazing. Let me see if I can get that tuned in for you guys to see. Oops. Not that. Or that. That or that. Here we are, guys. Destrodome flying high in the beautiful Delta. That's awesome. And then we've got Mr. Hunter. Hunter, are you still online too, my man? Or at least you're still simming, aren't you? Excellent. And we've got Merc here in the X-Plane 12 demo. A330. Guys, you know, the A330. I missed the A330. All right, there's my map. That's a map. All right, top of climb, and then 40 nautical miles will be the top of descent here. So we're not going to be going long. Nuke Lab in the house. Welcome on board, my friend. Hello, I'm a fellow Canadian living in Atlantic Coast, Canada, New Brunswick. I'm retired at 60 and wanted to learn to play Flight Simulator, but not sure what is out there to learn. I mean, if you go on YouTube, there's a lot of stuff to help you get started. Or you can just subscribe to my channel, along with watching some tutorials, and I can help you get started. You know, all you need is a flight simulator, number one. No, before you get a flight simulator, you need a computer. You can just go online as long as you've got an internet connection, and you can hook up to Google. Just do a quick Google search or a web browser search for minimum or, you know, recommended specs, computer specs to run the simulator of your choice. So there's two simulators currently. There's three that are popular. A Microsoft 2020, of course, which is a little dated right now. X-Plane 12, which is what I'm on right now, or Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. So pick a simulator that you want. Go into their websites, find out what the recommended settings are or computer specs are. Get yourself a PC if you haven't done so already. If you've got one, you're already halfway to the game, or to the to the races. Purchase the flight sim. Get yourself some entry level peripherals, you know, like joysticks and such, and you're good to go. You're good to go. You can start off with some of the freeware aircraft that come available with the simulators, and then once you get comfortable with that, you can go and purchase some of these payware aircraft. Or, you know, if you want to just dive straight in, you know, you can just go ahead and start buying and flying. So Destrodome, you DM'd me. All right, I'll check it. So I do appreciate you coming on board and sharing a little bit about yourself. It's so cool. Another Canadian in here. And yeah, like, you've come to the right place. You know, I can help you get started, and you know, you can fly along with us. You can ask questions, subscribe to the channel. I am streaming regularly, and you know, we'll get you going. Definitely going. Also get a yoke and stuff like that. Yeah, you got it. Yep. All right, guys, top of descent now, 40 nautical miles away. So I'm gonna try to save this. Am I on Vatsim? Let me see my little airplane here. Yes, I'm here. You guys can track me. All right, let me turn off the camera here. I'm just gonna rub my eyes. My eyes are getting tired. It's a shame that XPU IPC, which is so needed to like run the overlays, and it talks to a lot of things in the background, that it doesn't work with this airplane. You know, that was the cause of the rudder, the throttle issues. It's crazy. You know, now I'm going to load back into X-Plane probably next week, forgetting that I had the XPU IPC uninstalled. You know, and then I'm going to start it up, and then I'm going to have to restart it up. Okay, I'm just and wow, thank you so much, Destrodom. Really. Wow. I'm sorry, guys. I wish I could share it with you. Well, maybe I will, in the future. Wow, thank you so much, Destrodom. Let me get my. Wow, we'll talk once. I'm speechless. I mean, if you're sure, that's incredible. That's incredible. Really, really. I'm gonna see if I can get your name on here right now. Nuke Lab says, nice, thanks. I've subscribed. I don't see very many content creators flying online. Oh, they're out there, but I do appreciate you subscribing to my channel and watching me. Try to fly some of these vintage airplanes. Every now and then I go against the grain and try to fly something that a lot of streamers, have maybe forgotten about. Yeah, Nuke Lab, thank you so much. Welcome on board. I do appreciate you. Thank you. Hopefully you'll drop a like. All right, so let me see if I can get Destrodom's name on here. How would I be able to do that? So sources, media file, stream label, stream stats and events, browser display. I know I always say that I'll do it and then I just keep forgetting. Media, scene, widgets. Destrodom, you are the very, very best. You really are. Widgets, tip goal, tip view counter, spin wheel, member goal, emote, game, widget, chat, sponsor banner. Destrodom is my sponsor. That's amazing. Events, credits. Yeah, I don't know how to get this credits. I want to get the credits up too. Media share, polls, super chat goal, sponsor banners. All right, I'm gonna look into this, but anyway, I'm gonna say it. Destrodom, a big thank you to you. I appreciate you, my man. Really. Jade, you're saying take a look at the channel, the vertical. I'm there. I'm looking right now. All right, since the top of descent now is only 20 nautical miles away, we're going to go ahead and do what we were originally supposed to do for the descent and arrival into Salt Lake. So we're going to set our MCP, our lower altitude, which is going to be, actually, we got to pull up the approach plate. It's 16 left. So we'll go ahead and get this pulled up and out. We're gonna go down to 6,000 feet. So let's get 6,000 feet. It's like I'm pulling to start a lawnmower. I don't get this, but it is what it is. You've got to hold the left button down with the mouse and then just swing it across your screen. It's crazy. It's very effective, but anyway. All right, so we've got that in. Yeah, Destrodom, big hats off to you. Although I don't want to take off my hat, it might scare you. So, but I am appreciative. Yeah, like I said, I'm speechless actually. All right, so we've got that in. Let me get my localizer frequency. Actually, it's only a localizer frequency. All right, I'll take it. 109.5 on the localizer. So we'll get that in our nav. 109.5 or 0.5. And our final approach course is going to be 160. So it is very effective, actually. Just kind of awkward. All right, 164. In. And we can go ahead and set our nav there. 5 set. All right, we're good. All right. Do real pilots do the same thing in the cockpit? Touch the controls? Yes, of course they do. Yes. Some controls are touched more than others, yeah, and you can see them. Like if you watch real world videos of you know, like approaches and takeoffs, you can see some of the buttons and dials are worn out, so like they're touched more often, right? Especially with the flight management computers here, some of them are pretty ratty. Pretty messed up. All right, top of descent. Let's see if it'll do what Boeing is really good at doing, and indeed it is. Even on this, once we hit that top of descent, as you can see, the descent profile has come up. We're a little bit above it. We're gonna chase it for a little bit, but we, as in the autopilot, will, and we're going to try to start making our way down. I will take the altimeter setting for the arrival. Let me see. I did file a new flight plan. I didn't file it on Vatsim, though, but whatever. Salt Lake City winds are 170 at 11 knots, 10 statute miles visibility. Few clouds at 9,500, scattered at 14,000, broken at 23,000, temperature 27, dew point 5, altimeter 3006. 3006. Perfect. Once we go down, we'll get that tuned in. In real life, air traffic controllers don't have Vatsim. No. But I'm sure there's real controllers that are on Vatsim occasionally, providing services or just practicing. Actually, when you talk to a real life controller, unless it's in a busy airspace, you know, where you know, if you're training, you really shouldn't be in that area in the first place. Most controllers are really cool, friendly, helpful. And when you're just starting out, you know, whether your home base is at a controlled airspace, you know, with an air traffic control tower, or if you're going in and out, you identify yourself even, you know, when you're a student, that you're a student. And in most cases, at least the ones that I've interacted with in the past, top notch. You know, they're very helpful, friendly. And I mean, they're there for you, right? As long as you're following the rules. You don't want to break into the Bravo airspace there. Is Salt Lake City closer to San Diego? It might be, yeah. I mean, if you're comparing it to what other place? All right, we're gonna get a nice sunset landing, I guess. At least map enhancement is still working. Oh. You know. All right, I think the airport is just gonna be right over that ridge. Actually, yeah, straight ahead. Yeah, it's actually off to the right here. All right, we're back in the altimeter setting range, and it was 3006 on the altimeter. 3006. Let's go ahead, do that for our first officer. 6. That can go like that. That. And might as well get it on our standby as well. Set. Good. I think we're a few minutes away from the landing. Tomorrow's the last day of the work week. Thanksgiving weekend here in Canada. 3-day holiday for us. For us, I know for the Americans, Thanksgiving is the big holiday, and I think it's a really cool holiday. Canada, it's not so much. I mean, we do celebrate it, but it's not our biggest holiday. I think for us, I think New Year's, and in the past, you know, Christmas was a big thing, but I mean, Canada is more diversified now than ever before, and I mean, you know, there's so many holidays to celebrate. So, does map enhancement kill your frame rate? That's a good question. I haven't seen any impact on mine. So, I mean, if you want to know what kind of PC I'm running, exclamation sim in the chat, and it'll bring up the, you know, like the hardware that I'm using. No, no real impact, actually. None at all, to be honest, for mine. Sky Thanksgiving is Monday, October 13th. Yes, indeed. It is. And I still haven't bought a turkey, so I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna. Well, we'll figure something out. I'll definitely post pictures. Some food pictures. I will be doing a lot of eating this weekend for sure. I promise you guys that. So maybe I shouldn't be doing a lot of eating, but damn. All right, you can see an airport right here in front of us. That is not our airport. It's very confusing, but it's not. Our airport is actually right here. See it right there. You know, maybe I should disconnect off Vatsim, just to be fair. I don't want to make any radio calls. But thankfully now the throttles work. I'll just have to make a note of it somewhere that if I ever jump back into this airplane, I just got to get rid of that plug-in. I'm going to see if there's a workaround. There's got to be a way that I can, you know, have both. All right, coming up on the final here. Going to brief the runway. So we're 16 left. There's 3 parallel runways. We're going to be taking the middle one. I can see it already. So there's 1, 2, and 3. The one on the far left. That is a 17. We are 16 left, 16 right. We're looking at 12,002 feet long. I don't know what my airplane is doing now. It's correcting itself for winds. It's only 26 knots. One of my friends just texted me. What's your about? Oh my goodness. Jay, what are you talking about, Jay? All right. All right, so we're going for this runway right here. And since I was crying so much about the throttles not working, I'm just going to go ahead and just manually do everything now. I just want to get a little bit closer, just a little bit closer, and I'm going to hand fly it down. As soon as I get down to my target speed, target altitude, 6,000 feet. As soon as I get down to 6,000 feet, I'm taking over. Both the throttle and the yoke. All right, so seatbelt coming on. Let's go ahead and advise our cabin crew to take their seats. I don't know why this comes up. It shouldn't. Flight attendants, please be seated for landing. Yeah. And our spoiler, let's go ahead and arm. Spoiler. Auto brake? Yeah, we'll do auto brake 1. And landing lights, let's get those on. Perfect. You know what? I might not even have time for that. So autopilot, auto throttle coming off my airplane. And you can see the ghost throttles here on the right. I like that. I'm going to pick them up, bring them back down. All right, guys, my airplane. My throttles. Let's start slowing her down. So I'm coming down to 6,000 feet. So I'm going to pitch the nose up slightly. It's just going to help me slow down. And we're going to start bringing those flaps down. That chime is just an altitude alert. Going down to our altitude here. Flaps, I'm going to take them right down to 5 already. And I'm going to drop the gear. Gear coming down. I know there's a checklist for this. You know what? I'm not going to play around with it. I know where it is. I can bring the checklist out, but then I have a hard time putting it back in its sleeve here. See the little thing, the hand. Yeah, I don't want to mess that up. All right, altitude alert again. So pitch the nose forward here. Watch that speed. That speed's really coming down, so I'm going to go ahead and give power here. Not distracted. We're going to continue our descent. Flaps 30. Wow, the delay is so good.
2,500.
Check. So like they spool up delay, it's good. There's a good amount of lag on it, as it is in real life. But it's not like crazy. It's not like a 10-second. I don't know what my VREF speed is. I've got the bugs over here, the speed bugs. So I don't know if they're already set. It's like 120 something knots. It's quite slow actually. But I mean the airplane's still flying. Yeah. So I guess it is a lower. I think maybe 125 on the speed. It feels really good. This airplane feels really good. And the trim wheel, I'm doing that. I'm playing around with it. I'll make sure that I'm trimmed out. I think 130 is good. It might be a little bit fast. Okay, I'm a little bit to the right. Salt Lake City traffic, Alaska 1703 is on the final for 16 left, Salt Lake City. All right, just to keep good practice. Now, it looks like I'm a little bit low here. I'm not on the Pappies.
1,000.
All right, actually, I am off the glide slope, so
Light slope.
pick this up.
Light slope.
There we go.
Light slope.
There we go. So, I mean, that has to do with our VREF speed too, right? So, I think we might have been a little bit too slow. And we are, wow, we are way right. All right, this looks better.
Minimum.
Continue.
$100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
All right. Bit of a float there. Reverser's green. Decel. For 100 knots. Yeah, a 10-second float, but yeah, I just held it off. Through 80 knots. Reverser's stowed. It's nice to have a working throttle. Manual braking. Get a nice, comfortable speed. Sky Mastered, you got it, man. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. All right, landing lights coming off. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna stop right here. We're gonna do the replay, and then I think I'm gonna end this stream right here. I won't even bother going up to the gate. You know, since I messed up my flight here, so I'll go replay. Let's have a look. All about the. Ooh, it kind of looks nose down. That looks better. Yeah, kind of hard to see now. It's dark. See? A long float. Oh, not really much of a flare. Kind of landed on all three wheels. All right, let's do this one more time. We might as well go to the gate. We'll do one. Do it from my favorite perspective. Not bad. Not bad. All right, one more time. Shit, no. Let me, I'm gonna come up. Yeah, there's no wing flex. It's too bad. Anyway, that's pretty cool. All right, let's let me get my face on here. All right, let's go. Let's go to the flap snap up spoiler. Let's see if we can actually terminal. Holy crap. Yeah, and the bulbs on this, like, I don't know how I can show you the level of detail in here. You guys are gonna be shocked. Not that. This, watch. Oh. There's like a flicker of one of the lights when you turn it on. Oh, it doesn't seem that. Oh yeah, you see it? Watch this, watch. Watch. Wait, what? Watch this. Like, that's crazy. There's like the level of detail on that, you know, the light warming up. That's crazy. I love that. I tell you, this airplane was way ahead of its time. Shit, I think I'm gonna fly this all weekend. Honestly, I gotta figure out a way to get my wing to work. The flight management computer. Anyway, we made it, guys. Oh, the terminal. What the heck? Oh, I guess that. All right, the terminal is in here. But freeware scenery. Oh yeah, and it's all like gated up. I mean, it's like there's construction. Oh, it even says construction zone. All right, so let me test left here. Alexandra says, what gate you parked at? Well, I mean, I was gonna, yeah, I'm at Concourse B on the west side. I'm gonna pull in here, right beyond the constructions. I mean, it's modeled, and it's on the map too. It says construction zone. Just this kind of looks generic. I don't know if it's the whole airport, actually. It looks like it's all gated. What the heck? I think it's all gated up. Gotta find a parking spot. I think there's... So, how am I gonna... I'll tell you, man. Anything and everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. All right. Slow down a bit. Oh, the night lighting is so good. Some gate. Be nice if the terminal was... All right, the hardest part. All right, here we are, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Hold on a second. Now I can't. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Salt Lake. Let me go ahead and switch over the power here, and we're going to go ahead and shut her down. Number 2, number 1 off. We've done it. There we go. Off. Let's get the gate. Touch gate. Shut this off. And that's it. There we are. We did it. Actually, we can get our lights off here as well. That can come off. That. There we go. Looks like you forgot the strobe lights still on. Yeah, I think I just shut it all off. There we go. We got position lights on still, but whatever. All right, guys, I'm out. I got to get ready for work tomorrow. Last day before the long weekend. I definitely will be on over the long weekend. Guys, feel free to chat with me on the Discord if you haven't joined already. Destrodom, I will keep in touch with you, or I'll get in touch with you probably now after the stream. If not today, then tomorrow. Big shout out to you as well, as always. Everybody that came in, everybody that subscribed today, thank you. And, you know, apologies, and, you know, thank you for your patience for each and every one of you. So I appreciate it. Stay tuned for more content. I will be on over the weekend celebrating Thanksgiving here in Canada. That is my hometown. And yeah, I'll be back again soon. So guys, remember, till the next time, be good, be kind, stay safe. And I'll see you all in the next. So long, everybody. Look at this. My car's coming to pick me up. All right. Good night. Good night, y'all. See ya.